Hello everyone, welcome back and this is Bipin Kumar Lama and I have been posting some videos. It's been only a short while that I've been posting some videos, especially for those who are really trying to improve their English, and I'm doing my best to help you out if you are enthusiastic learner of English language. Alright, and as far as my experiences are concerned, I have been a part of some of the A-class institutions, be it school or test preparation institutions. I have been part of them and I have received several trainings from reputed organizations like British Council itself and some more others like some universities as well. Okay, so with that, coming back to today's video, we are trying to especially focus on one of the problems most of us have come across in some part of our life, especially while it comes to reading or trying to write something, or even when we try to speak. So, what happens when you do not get appropriate word to define the situation or to describe, uh, let's say, condition, or to define somebody's physique, how he looks or she looks, or how a country looks, how a place really looks like, or something like that. That's what I'm talking about. It's exactly vocabulary. Vocabulary in technical term is also known as lexical resources or lexical resource. All in all, it's vocabulary. It's like word power to the common people. You have word power. If you have a lot of word inside you, you can use them in different context, but that should be appropriate one. Okay, so we will slightly deal, or let's say discuss, how we can improve vocabulary in a very simple way. There are a lot of videos that suggest you to go through this, that do some kind of practice, go through novels, read newspapers, online journals, and so many things. But if you at first do not have vocabulary, of course you are not going to understand different terms and terminologies and jargons used in the articles or newspapers or novels. So again, you face a problem. What you do is you come back to a bulky dictionary, you turn the pages, and then you waste a lot of time. So basically, if you are a beginner, if you are, let's say, trying to improve or let's say increase your vocabulary, simple way you can do is just catch one word, simple word. For example, from school to your, let's say, graduation, you sit for different exams. The word exam, let's say. Now try to deal with the form of the word. Form of the word means you can change the word into adjective or adverb if it's a noun, or if it's already an adjective, you can bring it to noun or adverb or something like that. For example, the word exam is a noun. Yes, exam. And exam is also known as examination. Yes, exam, examination. And the people who checks our paper, teacher, they are, or let's say the people who conducts exam, they are examiner. Yes, see, exam, examination, examiner. And the students who sit for exam, who writes their exam, they are examinee. Yes, EXAMINEE, examinee. So it's like exam, examination, examiner, examination, examinee. All right. So you already have around 4 or 5 words. Now go for synonyms of exam. Exam is also a test. Yes, exam, test, or assessment, or trial, or something like that. So with one word exam, you have around 10 words now. First, you dealt with form of the word, exam, examination, examinee, examiner, and all that, and then you tried to find out, let's say, synonyms. Of course, the exam do not have the antonyms. So then, that's with exam. And sometimes you get a very simple word. For example, writing an essay or some paragraph on food, FOOD, food. Yes, that's a very common word. Everybody understands, because that's one of the things without which we cannot survive. Of course, basic thing. Food. We keep on using food. Let's not use food anymore. Let's try to find some other word or replacement or substitution for this word. Food. Yes, meal. Meal. This could be another word. meal, this. More advanced word, or let's say a heavier word than this, could be, yes, cuisine, cuisine. Even though cuisine is not exactly a food, it's like a style of preparing food, but of course they have this similar meaning. The essence is almost same: food, meal, dish, cuisine. Even more heavier. So it's like delicacy, yes, or delicacies. So see, from the word food, you got food, meal, dish, delicacies, and cuisine, something like that. And from the food itself, you get another word, a very simple word. Foods are prepared in kitchen. Yes, kitchen. And a cook, cook, also known as chef, chef. They have this different style of cooking known as culinary arts. Yes, there are subjects like culinary arts, cookery. Free from the one word food, you get to enter to the branches of the word, and then that way you get as many words as possible. All right, that's one way. Another word is like when you get sometimes quite simple word like happy. It's an adjective. It's used to describe the situation or the state of mind of somebody. He's happy, she's happy. Last time when I met him, he was quite happy. So, happy. From the word happy, now try to change the form of the word in the very beginning, like we did before. Happy cannot be changed into different forms, but one form, of course. Happy is an adjective. We can change it by adding NESS, ness, as a suffix to the happy, so it becomes happiness, and that becomes noun. Yes, happy becomes happiness. And now try to find as many synonyms as you can for the word happy. Happy is of course joy, and it's like gay, GAYK is also happy, joy, gay, and laughter, yes, delight, bright, mirth, MIRTH, mirth is also happy. See, from one word, happy, happiness, joy, delight, let's say bright, and mirth, gay, glee, GLEE, glee. Yes, these are the list of synonyms for the word happy. Now try to find some antonyms for the word happy. Happy, very simple, by adding a prefix u and un, happy becomes unhappy. That's one word, unhappy. And then synonyms for unhappy is like sad, of course, unhappy, sad. Sad also means, let's say, distress. Yes, DISTRESS, distress. And sad also means, let's say, sorrow, 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 pity, and of course, let's say, dark, or let's say unpleasant, melancholy, something like that. So from one word happy, happiness, and then you have list of synonyms, you have list of antonyms. That way you get so many words from one word. Sometimes with verb it's different, because you get to change the form of the verb. Like verb 1, let's pick a simple word like go, G-O, go. That's V1. Now change the form of the word. I mean V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. That's verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4, verb 5. Of course, their uses are different. Like verb 1, go, it's usually used with, let's say, in simple present tense, or let's say in simple future or something like that. So go, past tense, or V2, went, V3 is gone, go, went, gone. And V4, simply adding ing, going. And V5 is simply adding s or es at the end, which means suffix. So go becomes goes. So go, went, gone, going, goes. You already have 5 words from the one word, one mother word or base word, go. Now let's try to deal with, let's say, find out some synonyms of the word go. Go means leave, of course, LEAVE, leave, yes. And one signpost, or let's say a reading, we usually see above door in cinema halls or hospitals or something like that. Remember? Yes, exit. Go, leave, exit, proceed, depart, or departure. Remember, depart is verb, and departure is noun. So depart or departure, you need to use it as per the sentence. And let's say So one more word is let's say go and leave, depart. So exit is something like that. And then you can come up with again antonyms of the word go. Means come, of course, go, come, and let's say receive. Yes. Before we had the word depart or departure, just opposite arrive or arrival. Arrive is V1, verb 1, arrival is noun. So come, uh, arrive, or reach, or receive. Not exactly the same meaning, but of course you can modify as per the use of the sentence. So go, synonyms, antonyms. First you change the form of the verb V1 to V5, and then synonyms, and then antonyms. So that's how you can basically increase your vocabulary. And of course there are basic ideas, again, going through newspaper, novels, as many books as you can, online newspapers, journals, and all that. Yes, these are the secondary parts after you start understanding at least some words. So that's how you can simply work out with your vocabulary. We'll definitely meet with the next video. Till then, have a good time.